Hello, hello, people. It's Friday night, and it's been a great day today. And it's been a great day for the Moroccans.
Yeah.
Okay, and if you're not careful, you don't know who you are burying. Let's bring this man on.
All right.
Yes, all right. Yes, we are here. All right, la. Okay.
Hello to you, and hello to everyone watching, if there is anyone.
There will be. I'm pretty sure of it. But anyway,
Well, you never know. YouTube don't seem to like us anymore. So.
Well, I don't know, but
They're up and down like a
fiddler's elbow.
Well, I was going to say
You were going to say something ruder. I know.
Well, it's Friday, innit?
Yes. Well, it's Friday. Let's have a little bit of a laugh. Here's Reese Monger's Doctor Who.
Great Scott! I must be in the English Channel and the migrant boat problem still persists. Very well. Come on in, lads. Right then. Let's get you far away from the Channel and to the proper place. France can handle you now, my sweet friends. You're not England's problem anymore. Right then, time to sort out these pedos being released from prison early. Over here then, lads.
They all look alike.
Transport. Let's get you lads off to the best possible start then, shall we? Welcome to Argentina. Don't bother coming back, otherwise it will be a volcano next time. Okay, and finally we need to deal with the anti-Seminites and Jew haters.
You might need a bigger TARDIS.
Right then, you lot. Who fancies a one-way trip to Gaza?
Free, free, free Palestine!
Don't worry, you'll soon be home. Welcome to ancient Egypt, here at the Gaza Plateau. You'll be right at home with the ancient Egyptians.
I mean, yes, you know, if we could do something like that, wouldn't that be great? You know, I'm telling you.
Great, wouldn't it?
What I don't understand is, you know, they keep on protesting for Palestine. There's nothing left of it. Tell me what's left of it.
Rubble.
It is, you know. Anyway, let's go straight on, and here's our first story, and it is the funeral director that's been sentenced to 20 years.
Tell me how many people, or how many bodies, was in your storage facility?
Quite a lot.
How many is quite a lot, approximately, if you don't know?
A good 30.
What product or item is within that urn that they believe is their loved one's ashes?
I've never given ashes back that weren't ashes.
I've never given ashes back that weren't ashes. This guy is like the Fred West of funeral directors. You know, you turn around and you say to Fred, how many people are buried there? I don't know, maybe 12, 13. Well, you know, I'm a builder. I only give an estimate, you know. That's it. I mean, about 30? What the hell?
What? That doesn't really make any sense. Why would you keep dead bodies?
I don't know.
I mean, some people collect some random stuff, but the smell. I mean,
well,
why?
He'd keep them in storage, but here was the reaction, you know, from the victims.
What he did to them people was not even a parliamentary offence, it's a common law offence, it deserves life. He deserves to go to the farthest place and never be seen again. He shouldn't be given no compassion for what he did to these. So all of us, we don't even know we've got. Some people have got animal bones. Where was he getting the animals from? Has anybody even asked him?
It's incredible. Absolutely incredible that something like this could happen in this day and age with something as sensitive as a funeral. And it really is a sensitive thing. Your thoughts?
I don't even know where to go with this one, mate. It's bizarre. Why? Again, I'm just going to keep saying, but why? Why would he just keep them? Why wouldn't you?
No idea.
I don't know.
Okay, but the guy's name is Robert Bush, and he's a 48-year-old former owner of Legacy Independent Funeral Directors in Hull. Now,
all I can say is karma. And when it's your turn, mate,
that's a massive breach of trust. Massive.
They'll probably scatter. I reckon when he dies, they should give his ashes to the family so they can do what they want and scatter them in the sewers or something. I don't know.
Well, we're going to move over that. Well, there is a saying, a Masonic saying, so vile a wretch or something of that nature should be scattered across the 4 cardinal winds, the ashes. Well, the reason why I'm saying that is that we've been talking about issues in Freemasonry in Cheshire, and we're going to open it up because there is a civil war going on in Cheshire between Masons. And we have it on good authority. It is over quite a few things, and there is quite a bit of fallout. And there are certain members that are looking or going to be expelled for questioning these things. But here's the story, okay? Now, once upon a time, in the minds of the leaders of the province of Cheshire, they were envisaging a build that looked like this.
Ooh,
Doesn't that look
nice.
good? Doesn't that look good?
It looks lovely. Something tells me it doesn't look like that.
Well, in actual fact, this is what it actually looks like. Now, that's what this was envisaged in 2020.
It looks like, I'm sorry, but it looks like a bit like a crematorium.
Well, yeah. Okay, psychological link there, right? But you burn things at a crematorium. Well, here is what it looks like.
Ooh.
Now,
Going well then.
in 2020,
2020.
that was what was envisaged.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing happened. All the neighbours were told, Cheshire Matters has been out and we've spoken to the neighbours. And there was lots of activity for a couple of years and then nothing. So here's what the neighbours were told. And this is what went around. And
Before you do, so that was 6 years ago it was meant to look like that.
Yep.
And then 6 years later it looks like the other picture.
It looks like this.
Going well then, isn't it?
That's right. Now, we know, and we're going to be doing an in-depth panorama-style investigation into this, where we're going to name names, bring people out, find out who, what, where, how, and why, and we're going to offer the leaders of the province of Cheshire the opportunity to come on to Cheshire Matters and explain things. But here's what they originally explained. The Masonic Hall and Provincial Office at Clay Lane, Timperley, Altrincham are being demolished, and a new hall combining a smaller provincial office is being built on the site. The vast majority of the orders that used to meet at Clay Lane have moved to Stockport Masonic Hall, whilst the new building is erected. New building. Sale Masonic Hall in the town centre has in the meantime been sold to developers who will demolish it and build 2-bedroomed. Did you like that, the way I split everything up? 2-bedroomed apartments on the site. The proceeds from the sale are helping to fund the new build at Clay Lane, which is scheduled to open in 2022. Now, remember now, okay?
It's 2026.
They sold Sale Masonic Hall, and that was to fund the new hall.
How much?
Now, things didn't go quite to plan. The new building will be constructed using special hollow, cutting-edge concrete blocks from Italy with insulation built into the block. These are ultimately braced with steel reinforcement bar through the blocks, which are then filled with wet concrete. It is a strong, highly insulated structure with the strength both vertically and horizontally so that 6-meter spans can be created without lintels or steel beams. The building will be waterproofed at basement level, both internally and externally, and will be erected in a fraction of the time that a steel frame or traditional masonry structure would be. A fraction of the time.
Can I interject?
Yes, please. Go ahead.
So masons are not very good at building stuff. Okay, check.
Yeah.
Carry on.
Now remember now, it's a limited company that is run by masons, which is running this project. So there will be two...
running into the ground.
Yeah. There will be 2 lodge rooms and a lodge dining room in the full-size basement of the building, as well as robing rooms, a bar and a kitchen. The ground floor level will include a large function room that can be adjusted in size, as well as a smaller function room, a lounge bar, and offices, cloakrooms, and toilets. There will be a lift, as well as stairs between levels, and a building will be fully compliant with the Disability Discrimination Act. Well, I don't think it's compliant right now, do you?
Well, unless they were aiming for a muddy outdoor swimming pool, then probably not.
That's it. As well as having the latest technology, Wi-Fi included. The building will be run both as a Masonic meeting place as well as aimed at being an attractive conference and wedding venue. Now, the residents were told that it was going to be a community hub. That's what we were told by the residents there.
Yeah, that's the old story, isn't it? Whenever you want to build something, it's going to benefit the community. Yeah, I bet you it wouldn't have done. It doesn't look like it benefits anyone, to be honest.
So I said, by closing the 2 halls that have become unfit for purpose and uneconomical in their maintenance, the Freemasons of Altrincham Sale can look forward to meeting in a brand new modern building, which they will be proud. Now, okay, let's remind ourselves of what's there.
John, I'd probably say the people running that show were probably, I don't know, unfit for purpose, to be honest, because that's what you're getting in 6 years, mate. Wow. Well, fraction of the time. So how long does it normally take? 32 years. Oh,
God. All this money, and we're going to go into more details about this particular thing and Cheshire Freemasons and the businesses that they're running and the people involved in it. We're actually going to be given, it's almost like an expose, but it's not an expose. It's actually telling the truth, which can be found on government websites.
Can I ask
Company's House. Go ahead.
What's the bill for this rubble site so far?
Well, at the moment, it is 3 million, approaching 3 million. Okay?
Okay.
Of charitable money. And we're going to be going into the story of how it built up to 3 million. But all the monies are actually from charitable giving. So the question is, if they cannot fulfill a build like this, which costs anything up to 3 million, and I'm sure there's a plausible explanation for all of this.
Must be.
Why would anybody give to a Masonic charity? Even Freemasons in Cheshire are now seriously questioning what's going on. And we've spoken to quite a few of them.
That doesn't surprise me, because if that's what you get for 3 million quid, how much more money are they going to have to give to actually build something? So, Freemasons, get your hands in your pockets. You're going to be forking out for years to come here. Shouldn't that money be going to better causes? Because they always proclaim to be doing stuff for charity and stuff like that. So is this the charity they're on about? Is it them building themselves a pile of rubble?
Well, there it is. Now, we're going to be delving further.
Is that one of the old buildings?
That's the old building, yeah. That's the old offices.
So they still haven't knocked the old building down?
No.
And spent 3 million quid?
£3 million so far. 3 million. That's the estimate.
It
could be less. It could be less.
Could be less, could be more. I think
don't
once
know.
it goes into the millions, John, I don't really think it matters, does it? I think that's just...
No?
Wow.
Well, there it is. But what we are going to be doing is we're going to be asking questions and empty chairing or empty videoing anybody that doesn't come on when we start to ask these questions. And if there is any press out there that want to get in touch and ask us questions about it, feel free. And we'll point you in the right direction. But we're actually going to get some more of this stuff out and more of the details.
Why is it when it's public money or other people's money, things never go smoothly, do they? And stuff never gets done and money disappears.
Yep.
Like seriously, have they given a breakdown as to what they've spent
Nothing.
3 million on
Nobody.
so far?
The only explanations that the Freemasons of Cheshire have been given, the only real explanations are it was something to do with Brexit and COVID.
What, not Putin, Tommy Robinson and Nigel Farage?
No, possibly
Rupert
they
Lowe's
may
fault. It's gotta be
come.
Rupert Lowe's fault, isn't it?
They may come. But if my message to any Freemason is in
Brexit.
Cheshire is ask them questions. Where has that money gone? Don't wait for them to mark their own homework, because I guess that's what's going to happen.
I mean, I know there was problems during the lockdowns with building and stuff, and the prices are staying.
Yeah.
But Brexit,
Yeah.
what was it? Who we blame? Is it Farage's fault? Is it UKIP?
Well, that's maybe why they couldn't get the blocks from Italy, because of Brexit.
But would you just get some concrete from, like, I don't know, Britain? Do we not do that anymore?
I don't know.
Do we outsource? We don't even make concrete anymore.
Well, the company concerned is Cheshire Masonic Properties Limited, and we'll be delving further into it to tell you exactly what happened with some of the finances in the next one. But we're going to move on now.
Yeah, because although they're the limited company, they must have contracted someone in to do this. So
Correct.
Someone knows where the money's gone, because that's not 3 million quid's worth, is it?
Well,
Unless them fences are really expensive.
Hint, there has been a lot of people around the area that have been talking to us, and we've been putting two and two together. So I'm expecting to hear from the province of Cheshire, and I would welcome it. We would welcome it. In fact, there's about 20 to 30 other Freemasons right now that would welcome it. The neighbours in the area would welcome it.
The irony again, though, of like Masons not being able to build something.
I know, it's incredible, isn't it? I know. Anyway, let's move it on. And we've done the funeral director. Now, today, do we hear anything about what's going on in Manchester? Here's Rupee Lowe, one of our favourite people at the moment. Here we go.
We've had enough of these unaccountable quangos. We've had enough of the Pakistani Muslim gangs. We want some accountability from the state, and that's the entire state. As we've said before, that's the NHS, that is the social services, that obviously is the police, it's the judiciary, it's every organ of the British state which has been in denial about this pervasive evil which has stalked Britain, and it's happening everywhere. So I urge everybody to read the gang report, and to those people in Manchester who've got to vote, please use your vote to vote for change. Vote for Marlon West, and Restore Britain has undertaken to bring about massive change and to create an environment where our youngest, most vulnerable people are brought up in a safe environment where they can live their lives and enjoy their education without the pervasive evil of what's been going on across Britain for far too long now.
Well, there it is. Now, do we have any news on what's happening with Marlon West and the election?
Yeah, and unfortunately, it's Reform and Labour in the next round of the. No one's got over 50% of the vote, so it's going to be between those two, I think, I'm afraid.
Okay, well, it would be interesting to get all the details.
It said there's 538,000 ballots cast, 5 candidates eliminated. That's the Greens, the Conservatives, the Independent, the Liberals, and sadly Marlon for Restore.
Okay, so in actual fact, he's probably the top of that list. I bet you.
I'm just looking for a breakdown of it, but
Okay, well, in that case,
it
then.
doesn't say it's just them two head to head. So we'll. I mean, out of the two, I mean, they had. It's funny because when you looked yesterday, they had Labour like 90% something. They're just gonna rinse it again. Oh, doesn't look like it, does it? So it's gonna go to the next round, and then they're gonna.
Well, I tell you what, if Reform take it, what a smack right between the eyes for Mr. Burnham.
Yeah. This is what I said, didn't I, the other day? I said, look, he might have done the people of Manchester a favour, and they might get someone who's slightly better than him.
Mm-hmm.
Although, you know, I'm not going to sing from the rooftops for Reform for various reasons we've discussed, but I mean, they've got to be miles better than fucking Labour, haven't they?
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah.
All right, well, okay.
It'd be hilarious if Labour lose that, you know, after he's left.
Oh, my God.
And then in about a year, he gets turfed out of number 10 up north.
Well, especially at 30k a flight.
Perfect.
Is it really 30k?
What?
How much it costs to put the Prime Minister from London and put him into Manchester?
Oh, they don't care about money, mate. It's the same with the EU, and they used to go, "Oh, well, we'll go Strasbourg or whatever this week, and we'll shift an entire office and every document and every person." It used to cost an absolute fortune. They don't care because, again, it's other people's money, isn't it? It's not theirs. They haven't been able to work for it, have they?
And have you noticed that Louise Haig is starting to sound like a grown-up now?
None of them sound like grown-ups, mate.
Oh, no, she's starting to sound like a grown-up. I mean, she's trying to act like a grown-up. In fact, what she reminds me of is a little kid in grown-up shoes coming into the kitchen and saying, "Mummy, where's my tea? Get my tea out now."
Is she the one who's convicted for fraud, is she?
That's the one.
I mean, there's just no shame, is there? So,
no.
You know, Tommy Robinson, some crimes fucking 15, 20 years ago. Oh, he's a convicted criminal. Donald Trump, they just fit him up and make the crimes fit, and the crimes didn't quite work how they're meant to. And now all of a sudden he's a convicted felon and you never hear the end of it. But it's all right for them though, isn't it? People who've threatened to acid attack people can be in Parliament.
Oh, yeah.
You can be a convicted fraud. So you can be wanted in other countries as well for fraud and all kinds of human rights abuses, but that's fine because, you know, they're fucking lefties, aren't they? So it's
well, the craziness the craziness is that you can be a member of the Scottish Parliament and not have the right to stay in this country. It's incredible. I mean, how does that happen? And here's
morons are in charge. That's how it happens, John.
Yeah, and I spoke to, just to remind people, we attended the Restore launch of in Wirral, and I spoke to a couple of people who were in South Wirral. Okay.
Which is basically Bromber, Eastham, and Ellesmere Port. Well, it's Ellesmere Port and Bromber actually constituency.
Okay.
I'm going to call it Ellesmere.
And they were explaining to me what had actually happened. One of them had done a couple of tours of Afghanistan, and it just so shows what savages these people are, because some of the British soldiers had given the kids some sweets, or candy, as I like to call it, and those kids were murdered, and they had to go out picking up body parts. It was just they murdered their own kids.
Yeah, then the soldiers come back, like let's say in Luton, and then all the jihadis are there spitting and throwing things at them, and calling them murderers, and that's basically why you've got Tommy Robinson, basically.
Well, Frank Wright, who was one of the speakers on the night, did a commentary on just such a thing about the way that soldiers are treated in this country. Have a quick listen to this.
Oh, he's great, Frank.
Increasingly, people in the special forces, like the SAS and so on, are realising that when they do get sent into war and then they're kind of privately congratulated, several years later, the same state that did that will have you prosecuted for war crimes or something. So there really is a kind of mad disconnect between this. Like the state's so mad now that it will actually throw its own protection in jail or persecute them, and then wonder why they've got no competent armed police to protect them when they're walking around Westminster. And they'll wonder why they haven't got any special forces to send off in these mad wars we shouldn't be fighting anyway.
There you go.
But they don't realise until it's too late. And then it's too late. And then it's someone else's fault. It's the Tories or whoever was there for, it's someone else's fault.
Well, they are waking up. They are waking up in Europe. Here's this guy. I like this guy. He talks about Islam. I mean, because a lot of these people that are coming over, a lot of these migrants do follow that ideology. And listen to this.
Right, they do. The Spanish, they were all coming from flipping Morocco.
We're going to get to that.
We're going to come on to that.
I know. Yeah. Here you go.
$65.5 million is what the Australian government has just announced it will be spending to combat Islamophobia and rising anti-Muslim sentiment in Australia. Now, I wonder if there's any reason why Australians are becoming more Islamophobic. Maybe it's because every single successful terror attack in Australia over the last 10 years was carried out by a Muslim. Or maybe it's because Australia has a growing problem of forced child marriage, which is almost exclusively being driven by Muslims. Or maybe it's because healthcare fraud, which costs Australian taxpayers up to $5 billion every year, is most heavily carried out from prominent Muslim suburbs like Lakemba. So can you see some reasons as to why Australians might be becoming a little bit more Islamophobic?
Just like us in this country.
Well, we're entitled by law to criticise bad ideas, which should be a given. So, call me an Islamophobe if you want. I'll wear it with pride.
Where is it all this emanating for? All these people coming over? Because there's no diversity in Nigeria. There's no diversity in Somalia.
Depends what you mean by diversity. There's lots of different ethnicities over there.
Well, no diversity. Show me the whites. Very, very few. There's no diversity in India. There's no diversity in Pakistan or Bangladesh.
Well, there's a reason, isn't there, who wants to go and live there anyway?
But, okay. But for some reason, we're expected to take in unlimited migrants from these countries. Unlimited. Who is it? Who are these people who are saying that we have to take third world people into this country? And why are they enforcing it? Why are they actually carrying on? Because we are going to talk about the invasion from the Moroccans, and it is pertinent. And people are kicking back. Now, do you remember that Polish politician, Dominik Tarczynski? He was banned from coming in because he was going to speak at the Tommy Robinson rally in London. And watch what he does with a couple of the migrants. Okay?
My question is, why did you say not film? Why?
Is this no you speak English?
Okay, I don't care.
Okay.
Listen, we are here in Europe, We are in Europe.
Parli italiano.
We can film you.
Yeah, parli italiano.
That's a public place. It's a public space. Why not video? Because of what?
Guys.
No, it's my job.
These guys, no you speak Italian, no you speak English.
No, he speak English. He said no video. Why did you say no video? Because of what?
Guys.
Look at him, right in his face.
Why video?
Why not?
Not
this is Europe. This is not Africa.
You've got to be like with them, I'm afraid. We've got to create a hostile environment.
He said him, this is Europe, not Africa. He looks like he's about to throw the head in on that guy and, and throw him over the bridge. When they actually get confronted, they shut up. They do shut up because they don't like it. And unfortunately, that's the only way that you can act with them. And look at the body language now with this guy. He hates them. He knows what they are.
My question is, why did you say not film? Why?
Is this no you speak English?
Okay, I don't care.
Okay.
Listen, we are here in Europe, We are in Europe.
Parli italiano.
We can film you.
Yeah, parli italiano.
That's a public place. It's a public space. Why not video? Because of what?
Guys.
No, it's my job.
These guys, no you speak Italian, no you speak English.
No, he speak English. He said no video. Why did you say no video? Because of what?
Guys. No.
Because of what?
Why video?
Why not?
Yeah, look at him.
This is Europe. This is not.
Yeah, this is Europe. Okay. Now,
Well, it used to be.
this is going to happen more and more. That's the Polish guy. And Poland doesn't have any issues. Doesn't have any issues whatsoever. So what is it? Why is it? Why are they trying to flood us with all these cultures? Because it's not a matter of skin color. It's not race, is it? It's not that. I mean, we are genuinely in support of a genuine refugee. But I'm telling you.
Well, I'm going to be honest. I think the system's that broken, mate. We need to stop everything, mate. But unfortunately, I think we've probably taken enough refugees now.
Okay.
You've got to be cruel to be kind now. And if we keep accepting people under the guise of being a refugee, because that's all they do, isn't it? They call them asylum seekers and refugees. It doesn't matter who they are. That's what they label them as. And then it's hard to argue with them. Just say, no, nobody anymore. No one. In fact, people are going home. In fact, millions must go.
Yeah, they must go.
You know what? For someone to come into this country now, they should really have to benefit us in a massive, massive way.
Yeah.
So if we're stuck for brain surgeons, we'll have a couple of them. But I'd take them from the better countries, the ones that we've got, I don't know, something in common with.
Yeah.
You know, like culture and ethnicity and stuff.
Yeah.
People who are more likely to fit in, not scumbags like these.
No, these guys are ne'er-do-wells, and you know it, and they know it. But they try it on, and then they play the race card. And unfortunately, sometimes the police are actually basically saying black man good, white man bad. And that's the way that they play it. And that's the way it comes across. And so you get two-tiered policing. So it's, you know, and they'll come up with any excuse to do certain things or to arrest you, and we see it so often. Now, here's the irony of things that are going to happen, and I'm sure you're going to explain this. Here you go. This is the Spanish Prime Minister.
Just last week, the owner of X, a migrant himself, used his personal account to amplify disinformation about the sovereign decision by my government, the regularization of 500,000 migrants that live, work, and contribute to the success of our country. The same platform that has allowed its AI grok to generate illegal sexual content. Meanwhile, Instagram has been accused of spying on millions of Android users around the world. Facebook has been used to deploy hundreds of misinformation and foreign interference campaigns during national and regional elections.
Mark, and today, and we're going to show a video of it, but 60,000 people crossed the border from...
It's probably more by now, isn't it? Unless I know the army were meant to be coming, but if they didn't hurry up, could be another 10, 15, 20,000 by now.
Well, here's some of the things, and this is Fara Television.
Looking at images now on screen, aren't we, of those images there from the Spanish territory, Dean Morgan. These are migrants who, we understand, some have swum across into this Spanish territory, others are running down the beaches. What do you make of that? And is there a chance they might be able to get to the UK, I suppose, through small boat crossings? I mean, because they can't cross legally, I suppose.
Well, no, because they would have to go to the British High Commission or embassy, submit an online application and pay a fortune, you know, to enter the UK legally. So, I mean, obviously, if they're breaking...
So you see that? That's where they've come across from.
Yeah, okay? It's a long swim, isn't it?
Well, no, it's not from Spain. They've come from Morocco, and they've gone around there or around there. I can't remember, but Cuerta. Literally, the town is no bigger in population to the town of here, you know, Ellesmere Port or Chester. It's about 70, 80,000 population. And they estimate about 50 to 60,000 people came across the border. Now, how could they do that? And please explain the irony with the Spanish Prime Minister.
Well, this is the problem. He's having a go with all this, Elon Musk and X and all this hate and all this.
Mm-hmm.
And he's literally letting 60,000 people just flood into someone else's territory and just ransack the place. I mean, who's more of a threat to their own people? Elon Musk, the billionaire who probably puts more money into the economy and gives more people jobs and brings them out of poverty than anyone in the world.
Yeah.
Or this guy who just doesn't care. because we've been looking at some of the stats from Spain, and the total valid permits for foreign nationals, 7.5 million. You got Spain's total population rose to nearly 50 million in January 2026, largely propelled by immigration, and the top nationalities for coming in were Colombian, Venezuelan, Moroccan. Foreign-born milestone, isn't this one? Spain surpassed 10 million foreign-born inhabitants overall for the first time by the start of 2026, and it looks like they don't care. He literally said, "Oh, if you come," they've put a law in apparently in Spain. If you come by water, then you can stay. So all those people saying, "Oh, you should have stayed in the EU because now you haven't got the chance to send people back to their own countries." What utter twaddle nonsense and bull crap that is! Because each country's putting different laws in. Hungary and the likes of Poland and that, like, no, none. Spain have gone the other way. Yeah, everyone. France just do what they want. They milk us for money and, like, well, we're stupid enough to give it to them, and then they just ship them over to us. Being part of the EU's got nothing to do with it. And what happened to all this? We're going to be detaining them all and putting them into camps after that big hoo-ha in the EU Parliament, where it was like, right, well, that's just gone, hasn't it? Gone.
Tell you.
Spain's a mess, and it's a good job there. Well, it's a good job it's not the mainland.
I know.
I think the Spanish people would have probably fought back by now, but what are they all meant to do on that little...
They can't do anything. They can't do anything.
I think something like there's only, I don't know how many people are on there, I forget now. But it's like 70% of the population, the equivalent of just run in within hours.
They must have had assistance from the Moroccan government.
Well, you've seen the videos, haven't we, where they're
Well, here's some of them. Here you go.
The police are just not bothered. I mean,
look at the amount.
Then again, how can they stop that, though, the police? You'd need the army.
Look at that. So they just come around, they swim around, and that's it.
Yeah. Now, do we think this is... all just on the spare at the moment?
They're shouting Aloha Akbar.
Yeah. You know why, don't you? Do you think the date was relevant at all? Being Throne Day? Throne Day is to celebrate Mohammed VI, who became king in 1999, Morocco. Do you think that's got anything to do with it, that they all came on that day, all shouting Allahu Akbar? It's got to be a coincidence. They all just decided on one day to just all turn up in a different country. Did they all really do that, did they?
Here's another one.
All by design, like it normally is. I mean, what's
I think this is Italy.
Yeah. It's not just Spain. I mean, what's that copper going to do? Like, seriously? He's not going to be able to stop anyone, is he?
He can't do anything.
He's just down there like, Jesus. Or is he overseeing the whole thing to make sure it goes to plan?
He can't do anything. So, quite literally, without the army, if nobody's going to... Look, he's saying, go.
He didn't even try and grab any of them, did he? Not one?
No. It's incredible. And Meloni has said that she could suspend Schengen agreement with Spain.
News. Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni says Italy could suspend the Schengen travel agreement with Spain over uncontrolled illegal migrants, saying the move is necessary to protect Italy's borders and its citizens. The statement comes after a surge of migrants entered the Spanish enclave of Ceuta from neighboring Morocco.
So there you go. And Burnham, this is what he had to say about it.
Well, before you do this...
Concerning situation,
okay,
I'll
pause that. There you go.
No, you're all right. Well, this is the plan, though, isn't it?
And want something to be done, more to be done. But it is a cause for concern, and we are making contact with the Spanish government, the Spanish authorities, to provide support, but also to understand the implications of that situation. And I will make a visit very shortly to Border Force on the south coast to see the situation for myself, assess it, and then agree with the Home Secretary what further we need to do.
I can do that for, mate. The situation on the border is a shit mess, and you've done nothing about it. And none of you Fabians are ever going to do anything about it. In fact, you'll make it worse. Look, this is the plan. They're all on Spanish territory now.
Yeah.
And Mr. Communist in charge of Spain said, well, if you come by sea, you can stay. So they're just going to keep coming and coming and coming. And then what are they going to do? Do you think they're going to stay in Spain, John, and get residents there? Or are they going to make their way up to the land of milk and fucking honey, which is us?
That's what's going to happen.
I'm just going to let them stay. I'm going to go down and see what the situation is. I bet you are, mate. Oh, how many can we keep? How many can we take? We'll lighten the load. These people don't think, right, we'll help you ship them all back. They'll be like, oh, how many can we take to lighten the load of these
The chances are so good that once they get into Spain, they're going to use laws to get into Europe, and they're going to find their way here. And this guy, specky-eyed twat, as Cuerta Gazette calls him, another specky-eyed twat in number 10, he's going to let them in. He's going to let them stay in. He's going to do as much damage. It's just continuation, Starmer. You know, that's all it is. And I just cannot understand how people vote for this stuff.
Well, it looks like they're about to do it again in Manchester by the sounds of it. So, yippee doodah, yippee day. Look, realistically, can you see someone going into that bit of Spain there, their little enclave, and sending all them people back to Morocco? I can't.
Well, apparently.
Can you see the Moroccans coming to claim them all back?
Let me interject.
Do you know who they are? They're going to be all the worst people in Morocco.
Let me interject. They've said that they have sent back over 50,000 right now. They've sent them back. Now, tell me, what government has the power to do that within 24 hours?
Mate, not even Trump
They're
managed
lying.
to do that in America,
No.
mate. He's got there slowly and gradually, but it was painful, and it's probably still happening a little bit, but once they know that they get away with this,
yeah, that's
there'll
it.
be hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands. And look, the cover's blown out. Anyway, even the drippy lefties now know this has to be a blag because they're not running from any wars. Go on Jet2, go on EasyJet, go on all your holiday websites and look what you can do in Morocco. Looks lovely in some places, mate.
Yeah.
So you're telling me they're all fleeing from war and persecution and no. They're here for an invasion. But, fucking hell, I'd say...
And these people are facilitating it. They're facilitating it.
I'd say the governments need to wake up, but they're not going to because they're all fully behind it. So we've got to do everything in our power to get rid of these governments now and get patriotic, right-wing, if that's what you want to call it, governments who are just not having this. Look,
Nobody.
Trump's shown us it's possible. So with a bit of will, but they just got no will because they're all encouraging it, aren't they?
Nobody should vote Labour. They're evil. They're evil. Yeah. Now that they've got in now, they're going to destroy you. They're not going to help you. All this stuff that these people are bringing out now, it's little tidbits. It's jam tomorrow. Always jam tomorrow with these people because they just want the power. And as Katie says, check out the dates that they took the lease on the new number 10 in Manchester.
They knew what was happening.
Oh, yeah. They knew exactly what was happening.
Yeah, we said this was a coup from day one, mate. It was all like, how the media were the first ones to give it away. So it was like, well, why are the media pushing all this stuff? Starmer's not even resigned yet. And you're thinking, the fix is in already. And Starmer knew it, and he probably tried to hold it back a little bit. And then he just, no, this is the plan they've set. I'm gone. And there's nothing he could do. I don't like that. I don't like the guy, Starmer, but the way they done it, just shithouse. Again, it was the same as what happened with Liz Truss. Can't say I'm her biggest fan. But you can't be doing that to people, mate. It's shithouse tricks, that.
No, absolutely. Absolutely.
It makes people just lose the will to live with our democratic system, if you can call it that, because it's just gone to shit.
It's not a democracy. There's something going wrong with it. Well, thank you very much. We've had a great time discussing those things. It's quite heated. Yeah. And I'm hoping that this is going to work because, let's just see. Right. Now, you are about to witness the healthiest bunch of individuals because these are the people in Cheshire that we're going to be talking about more and more.
Before you do this, man, explain if they were all on the building team, why nothing's been done?
Well, I've never seen a bunch of fitter people. I mean, these people could run the 1 minute mile in 2 days. I'm telling you. Take a look at the shape of some of these.
Do you reckon they have the concrete and steel? Because it's just disappeared, hasn't it?
Take a look. And here's something that people don't normally see, but it's public, so everybody can access it on Facebook. Check it out.
Make you want to join? Short little.
There's David Dyson, Double D, a Mason big as life can be. He's always smiling, full of cheer. First to the bar and last to clear. So bang the table, clap along, raise your glasses, sing the song. Double D and the depth you'll see. With APGMs, the pride of Cheshire B. Now Simon Medlin, the depth by trade, keeps us in order. Well, most days, with bells raised and stories bold, he's worth his weight in Cheshire gold. So bang the table, clap along, raise your...
Always good to have a judge in there.
Look at the size of those guys on that. I think that's just one pork pie too many.
Hang on. Before you carry on, so all the money's gone from building this big, lovely, what looked like a crematorium, but they've got plenty of money to have a nice lush dinner there with loads of paying for all them shots, John, and the 25 meals they're about to eat. By the look of them.
You can't say anything like that, but the one thing I will say...
I'll say whatever I want, mate.
Okay, well, the one thing I will say is I have never seen a group of healthier individuals.
Double D and the depth you'll see with APGM's the pride of Cheshire B.
Irish music,
The APGM's a jolly crew. They keep us marching straight.
Hang on a second.
Whoa! What have I just?
Yeah,
I've just.
I can see.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Can you zoom in or not?
Actually, I can't. But
one of them's definitely wearing women's shoes. There, I am.
Yeah, definitely, and the guy in front.
There in the middle.
Oh my God! Don't
They're
tell
women's
me.
Shoes. They are women's shoes.
There's no doubt about it, and that's not a woman.
Got men's shoes on, and I can see his hair, its ankles.
Oh, what the hell? Is
that a transformer?
It looks like it.
Right, tell you what, then we come back.
We'll
next
go
week,
into that.
We're going to zoom in on that because they are definitely women's shoes.
Yeah,
but it looks like they're on the body of a baldy old man.
Man, yes. Okay, well, all right. You know, for all those virile young men that are thinking of joining Freemasonry, check it out because that's what you might be sharing the toilets with.
Get your makeup and your knickers on.
Yep, here we go.
And true. From lodge to lodge, they roam the land with smiles, advice, and a helping hand. Who tells the tale? Double D. Who keeps the law? The depth you see. And who brings cheer from lodge to lodge? The proud APGM's a grand old bunch. So bang the table, clap along, raise your glass, sing the song.
Oh my God!
Rewind that. What was that? Fucking hell. What the hell, mate? What are they doing?
I don't know, but you know, I'm telling you now, if there was a fat man competition, that guy's got it. That guy's got it right there.
Double D and the depth you'll see with APGMs, the pride of Cheshire B. The pride of Cheshire B.
Flying high. Parachute, perfect. Flying high, but can't build.
Can't build buildings. Yeah.
Mason, can't build stuff. That's just the irony.
There you go. There you go. Hey, we're going to be talking more about some of the things and some of the details about the financial transactions that have been going on because we've been doing a panorama style type of thing on these, and I think it stretches right up to London, right up on high. But anyway, here we go. Take it easy. Have a great weekend, and we'll see everybody on Monday.
Thanks for tuning in. Have a good weekend.
Indeed.
And remember, just be careful which charities you give money to.
Yes.
When they promise the world.
I'm back away from any Masonic charity right now at the min.
All right. Just that cringy video.
Take it easy. Bye for now.
See you later. Ta-da.